So a couple days ago, Jadyn made a video, basically a response to Cheeto, who is another commentary channel. Cheeto made like some big Jadyn massacre, a whole expose on the YouTuber Jadyn. If you guys don't know, Jadyn is a YouTuber that just makes videos on dream and dream and dream again. But yeah, so Jadyn decided to make a response video to Cheeto's video. We're gonna check out Cheeto's video, which is also, we've already checked out Cheeto's video, and honestly, I feel like he brings up a couple good points when it comes to Jadyn being, like an asshat and also an edgelord, but at the same time, because I'm asshat. In my opinion, I feel like this whole drama is petty from Jadyn's part and Cheeto's part. So what I'm gonna do in this video, I'm probably just gonna check out Jadyn's response to Cheeto, and then we're kind of gonna see the whole back and forth between Jadyn and Cheeto.
No. So I've made like a couple of jokes about it on my Twitter account. For some reason, this warrants like an exposed video on me. Apparently that's a point in
The reason why I think Cheeto made a point about an autism point towards you is because, well, I think it's not mainly because you joke around having autism. It's because you just like say you have autism, like you have autism. You just like repeat you just say that you have autism 1,000 times, and like it kind of gets annoying from time to time. And it also kind of reminds me like some of those like weird people that like fake disabilities on TikTok, like where they just be like, "Oh guys, I have whatever sing disorder because a TikTok told me said that I have a TikTok singing disorder." Like if you spam out that you have autism like 1,000 times, it gets pretty annoying from time to time, and that's probably what Cheeto's calling you out here.
Oh my god, okay, so, Jadyn, I hate to break it to you, people with actual autism don't talk about it this much. Oh, look at that, we took an online autism test, and now we're sticking with those results. Okay, so how about this? Let's not, like, speculate if we have autism or not. Like, if you actually think that you do, which, based on how often you talk about it, sounds like you think that you might, go to a doctor.
I mean, yeah, I plan to, but for now, I'm just making some lighthearted jokes on my Twitter account that, like, literally hurt no one. And
I don't think that's really considered a joke. Like you stating that you have autism it's not considered a joke. It's just considered a statement. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. I have autism. I have autism. I have autism. I have autism. Like, it's like you're just spamming out that you have autism. I don't see the joke there.
Have autism.
Because I seriously don't know why you're tweeting about it, if not for attention, or because you think it's cute and quirky. Nobody thinks it's cute and quirky. It's annoying, repetitive, and just cringe. I know that you have the money to spend on going to a real doctor and getting tested because of all those dream videos you've made. I know you have the money from those. I know that in 2022, and it's about to be 2023, but in this current era, possibly having autism is kind of looked at as this cool, quirky thing, when there are plenty of people who actually struggle with autism.
I literally never once said it was a cool, quirky thing. I mean, my brother literally has autism. Like, it's something that he's struggled with his entire life.
I don't think Cheeto was saying that you think having autism is like a cool thing or whatever. I think what he was trying to say there is that people in this current day think that autism is like a cool thing to have, which in reality is not. And people who like in the current day, people say that autism is like a cool thing to have, but like, and that if you don't have it, you're like lame or some shit. Like, that's not what Cheeto was trying to say here. Is that what he was trying to say, that in this current day, people think having autism is cool, but in reality, it's a bit of a struggle, and I don't think we should just push this as a cool thing to have on the internet.
And then next, we just got some false allegations here. Pedo ties. So in this part, Cheeto basically goes over the fact that I am friends with Natty Forsyth, who is trans, by the way, and goes by she, they, them pronouns. Of course, but Cheeto misgenders them throughout the entire video.
You want to know one of the few people that actually continued to talk to this guy after he got exposed? Jadyn! Which, that's pretty bad, man. Like, I'm not one to police connections, but if you're friends with a guy who's like, a pedo. Like, that's a little different, I feel like, you know? We're not talking about being friends with someone who's a little edgy, someone who voted for Trump, right? You know, people who try to police those connections are cringe. Oh, you're friends with a Trump supporter? Yeah, that's pretty, that's a yikes. Okay, that's actually cringe, but when I'm saying, hey, don't be friends with a pedo.
But Natty Forsyth is not, in fact, a pedo. These are false allegations that Nat has debunked on multiple occasions.
Now, this one I can't really argue or agree with Jadyn or Cheeto on this part because, well, I don't know the whole Natty Forsyth allegations. I haven't really looked into it. People are alleging that she's like a pedophile for like sending their wiener to like a 12-year-old on Roblox or something. I don't really know that much about that, so we can move on from there. I'm not gonna say that Nat Forsyth is either innocent or guilty. I feel like this is a toss-up in the air, in my opinion. I haven't really looked into much in the evidence. I'll probably will after making this video and kind of make an update, you know, kind of changing my stance and, you know, conclude my thoughts on the Nat Forsyth allegations and kind of really, you know, conclude my thoughts into one video and then say, this is what I believe, and this is what I think this should have happened or what should have not happened. But for now, I'm not really going to call Nat Forsyth a pedophile, but I'm also not going to call Nat Forsyth 100% innocent in that situation.
And then next, of course, he brings up my past tweets and some of my edgy jokes on religion. These are tweets that I have apologized for numerous times in the past, that I've had like hundreds of videos made on me because of these tweets. I really don't feel like going over them for the 100th time, but I like to make edgy jokes on my Twitter account. I like to shitpost. I like to say crazy things. That's just kind of my brand of humor on there. And some people will say that, oh, you have such a large platform, you can't be doing that stuff.
Now, with the whole religious edgy joke, as Jadyn wants to say it, I don't really think that's really much of an edgy joke. I mean, you might have had the intentions of making it an edgy joke, but at the same time, you might have also had some like hate. You put some hate into the tweet. Like, you also had intentions to say that you hate religious people and that you want them like all gassed or some shit. I don't know if I want to consider him like gassing all religious people an edgy joke, but like, he put some hate into some of the quote-unquote edgy tweets about religious people, and that's what they really stand by. Well, I guess that's enough of Jadyn cancer for like one day. I know I didn't go through like the entire video. I didn't think I might like, this might be a bit of a too long of a video if I kept this going. So I'm just going to leave it at that. What do you guys think of this whole Jadyn and the Cheeto situation based on what I thought? Personally, I think I'm pretty neutral on this, and let's be honest. I don't think either side is like okay on this. I think I've agreed with the Cheeto on most of the parts, but like, I feel like I'm not taking sides here. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.